I hope this is already like working properly and things of that nature. Because I needed to get it together. It's been a lot going on. It's been a long week, you guys, and I just heard witch, so I'm gonna go ahead and really get started. And I just heard a witch could have been doing magic on your family or on your and I also heard during your upbringing, and it was also a family member, random, or it could have been somebody that was in close proximity to the family. Um, but whatever it was, it could have been either doing magic for the family, and they ended up, you ended up like not talking to this person anymore. Y'all stopped associating with this person, and they did magic on you or your family in some way, shape, or form. And this is a person that you thought was your safe space. Now that's for a select few. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let's go ahead and get started, y'all. So this was specifically to, more specifically, was about people who are in relationships or were just getting out of a relationship in some way, shape, or form. Now, I don't know. Hold on one second. Hi, everybody that's in the chat. Now, you could have matched with this person through another person. This doesn't necessarily give me the energy of meeting someone that was like online. This gives me like y'all met through a mutual friend type of energy. And then we gotta let go and save space. So whoever this person is, you let this person go because at one point in time you thought that they were your safe space, and what ended up happening was they gave you their ass to kiss and ended up started picking other people to match with, literally, because they felt as if their match was somewhere more out there, and they never told you that with the hustle mode that they were playing you and playing games on you. Let's see what's going on. I'm gonna go get that name. Anyway, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Oh shoot. With the clip date in reverse. This is not a joke. And this person thought that this was a game. This person thought that this was yep, an energy vampire. This person thought that in their right mind that they were going to be able to take from you with the wake up call. Somebody thought that they were going to be able to tester a image with sugar coated. Somebody, my heart chakra just went off. Somebody thought that they were going to plaster an image about you to other people. One, and they thought that they were going to be able to make it breaking news, is what I heard. Somebody thought that they were going to be able to lie to you in some way, shape, or form with the breadcrumbing, while also deceiving you throughout the whole situation, throughout the whole scheme. Who does that? With the self care Sunday and the self made. That's why you can do what you do, because you did the work. You don't need to do soul contracts anymore because you've healed the soul. You have now taken a self journey task of self love. And I think with Speak Up, you are now voicing what it is that you believe and um, not even what you want to, what you feel is a necessity at the time. What's going on, Perfect Divine Collective? With the sneaky thing, somebody was cheating on you. Somebody was cheating on you, and I just said this, but let it go. Let it go, and we got sneaky link. Somebody was cheating on you, and that was the reading before. That's why it took me so long to get up here, y'all, because I literally had to sit on the energy. That's why I'm literally, if you rewind this video, I literally just immediately start reading and channeling, because literally it's as if this was a relationship that somebody brought you into, thinking that it was going to be one way, and it was completely different. It was not as what you expected with the lessons learned. you could write a book about just this relationship alone of what y'all went through with each other. With the past life, it felt like you and this person was in a past life. I feel so tingly right now. Like this person could have made you feel jittery when you first met this person in some way, shape, or form, but it was supposed to be something. Hi, how are you? How are you, my love? Somebody thought that they were you thought that it was going to be less than what it was, but they gaslit you in some way, shape, or form. They gaslit you. I feel like they thought that they were going to be able to pretend for a long time, but Clickbait came out in reverse. So they can't fake the funk anymore. They can't pretend to be somebody that they're not. Hello, hi everyone. You're celebrating. Then we got unbothered. Yeah, this person is now, oh, this is the mistress or the other party. This could be a mother figure that got in between you and this person, or an aunt, or this could have been the person that did magic on the relationship to keep y'all, keep a wedge between y'all two. This person could come from a spiritual or a religious family with boundaries. This person was trying to create boundaries around your relationship. And that's why you started to figure out what self-love was. And that's what you made, that's what made you like made make what was I about to say? Make your tomatoes into ketchup. I don't know why I just said that, but made tomatoes into ketchup with boundaries. And it literally seems as if with the boundaries, somebody put a block on your relationship. And it was because this person knew that they felt or they knew that something was off with you or the other person, and they felt as if that if one person got away, then the other person could salvage themselves. And they thought that it was going to be the person that they were with, because mind you, this could be a third party, like a relationship, like in regards to like a mother, a spouse, or a mistress, or a person that a man that is what is it, a fuck boy? Well, I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. But yeah, with spilled tea at the bottom of the deck. Somebody has been with pay ooh, with the payback. Oh, I'm hearing a lot of things right now, child. Somebody literally plastered a image, and you were on a mission to find self. Somebody literally, it says, with misleading headlines, empty promises, and exaggerated truths, not what it seems. And then we got coincidences returning, karma cycle. What goes around comes around. What goes around, and then the usual saying is comes around. And it says time to settle accounts because they have debt with the devil, with the spilled they have the debt with the plastic smiles. Look, now they triggered. Somebody has a debt with the devil because now they have fake kindness, forced friendliness. This is for oh shoot. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but somebody could have been. This is for a select few. Somebody could have been smiling in your face, Bill T. Somebody could have been smiling in your face and trying to take your energy the whole time. Somebody was trying to take your energy. Somebody was trying to take your energy. It says hidden resentment behind smiles, friends in name only, emotional reactions, unresolved wounds, facing past hurt. Because they thought, oh wow, this is what I just heard. They thought that healing themselves was going and getting into another relationship and patching up their outside to make it be perceived that for the next person because they knew that they were so damaged on the inside that they wouldn't be a good representation of what a good relationship would be like with you because they knew or they felt that something was off between y'all two and they were just using you as leverage. They were just using you as leverage and you peeped this. You've seen through this with the deep fake. And if you didn't see it before, now you do. With the soul contract. If you didn't see it before, now you do. It says because this person was, it literally says you figured it out. You figured it out. You figured out whatever this person was trying to do. You figured out whatever this person was trying to do. It says giving minimum attention, keeping options open, vague promises. Somebody don't want me to say this. Never committing fully. And then it says deep fake, convincing lies, altered truth. Mind you, that's the same thing that one of these cards just said. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Anyway, it says convincing lies, altered truth, virtual deception. Seeing is no longer believing. Because that's probably why I can't even find the daggone card. Because somebody wants to hide this reality of who they actually are in your face. Like in real life. Like 24/7. Like dead ass on a day-to-day basis. Excuse me, confirmation. Let's see what's going on. With false alarm. This person thought that I just got this energy. This person thought that they was your twin flame. They thought that they was your twin flame, and because they once you rejected them or once you made them feel less than, they tried to make you feel as if like you were acting brand new, or that's why I didn't want you anywhere. They started acting like, oh well, I'm doing better without you anyway. You gonna miss me anyway. And I heard, what goes around comes around. Is that the best thing I never had? Best thing I never had. And it literally says spill tea at the bottom of the deck. It's as if somebody literally it says exaggerated panic, unnecessary drama, overreaction to minor events, much much ado about nothing, much ado about nothing. It literally is what can you do about like what can you do but heal from a past life situation? You can't necessarily go back in time but understand what but see and maybe do past life regression. That's as close as you're gonna get to another past life. The only thing that you can do is heal the relationships or heal the patterns, heal the wounds, heal self because the soul, the point of self on this earth is to heal soul. And we have to heal it while also healing others and also living in this reality. I said this to my brother one time and he did not say that. He said, no, the point of living is to be a civilian and to pay proper um I forgot what he said, but it was to basically get to a point of being a civilian that contributes to society, but it wasn't necessarily monetary. It wasn't necessarily monetary. But whatever happened was, it's like every money is energy. Everything is energy. So it's not even about being a person that necessarily pays tithes and offering to the United States or pays tithes and offering to the church. It's more so about being able to give back and give thanks to what it is that you came from and to also heal while you're here. You're not just supposed to be soaking up all of this low vibrational energy that is around you and low vibrational energy that is taking over you when you go to work or taking over you when you meet that one family member or bothering you when you go to that one specific Walmart or with that one specific 7-Eleven or that one specific this or that one specific that you know what I mean. Put in what resonates, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You're the person who divides. If you're under the age of 18, please get off of here. This is for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, it was like you went in blindly because this person went in and flipped the script on you. This person went in and flipped the script on you. This person, that's literally what it is. You had to let this person go because you thought that this person was going to commit to you. And so they tried to, or this is for some, they tried to either have a one night stand with you and you thought that it was going to be a long lasting relationship. Hi, my love. Attention. Kia is in the building. Anyway, how you doing, my love? Okay, let's get back to it. So it literally is as if this person you had to let go, whoever this person is, or a relationship basis. It could be somebody that has some sort of third party energy around y'all. Could be a mother, could be a mistress, could be a. It doesn't really seem like masculine energy, but it could be as well. But with let it go is as if you let this person go or this person played you and they only did a one night stand with you, or you could have been in a whole full blown relationship with you and they were having one night stands with other people. Oh shoot. They were having one night stands with other people and you peeped, but you peeped and you didn't like, because I know I do this. I'm the type of person, listen, I'll peep something, but I'll keep it in the back of my mind because honestly, it's as if sometimes like I'm a very busy farmer. I'm a very busy farm. So I can't always put everything full force and attach myself to everything that I feel in the moment and react to everything in every freaking way that I feel. I'm too grown for that, baby. I have to reflect and rethink and think about what it is my next moves are going to be because I have something to lose. So, with that being said, it literally seems as if this person thought that they weren't going to lose you because they got comfortable. They got comfortable. Look at this. Prime example. Prime example. Hey, Kia, get them on out of here, baby. Thank you, boo. Because it's a prime example of how people come in as a distraction. And I was saying this, and I'm getting into the energy. Lord, thank you. I'm so happy I got the prelude of the energy because I've been trying to do this energy since Thursday, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I've been trying to go live since Thursday, and my internet wasn't working. My phone started messing up. I couldn't go live. I couldn't connect to YouTube. Nothing was working because those were clear telltale signs that something was going on. And I really feel like people were trying to do either magic on me or magic on the collective, and for some reason it's attaching itself and it's a lot going on. So I needed to just rethink and regroup because it was a lot going on, no shade. And it was because look, shadow work at the bottom of the day. Somebody was mad because you did the shadow work before you met them, and because you already came in being bright and already healed, they didn't know how to take your energy. They didn't know how to see how you move. They didn't like how your mojo was going. They didn't like the way that you flowed. They didn't like that. They didn't like that at all. And so when you ended up showing this person that, hey, I've done the work. Hey, I did this. I can show you how to do it. I can't necessarily show you the roadmap because shadow work is different for everyone. I can show you the roadmap. You got to get through that because those are the shoes that you walking in. And that some at some point in time you started to choose where you wanted to walk to. So don't sit here. See, sometimes the point of shadow work, sometimes you got to realize that the closure of it all is that sometimes you put yourself in that situation. Sometimes you got to be like, okay, I was a dumb bitch. Okay, I was a fucked up nigga. Like sometimes you got to realize, no, I'm being honest. I'm no, literally, I'm being so honest. And then you realize sometimes it isn't you. It depends on the scenario. Like you said, everybody walks different. You're right. Everybody walks completely different paths. But like you gotta understand that with Trigger and Plastic Smiles, this person came in with this energy. It was not like they were being real to begin with. Like it wasn't like you've seen cracks in their facade every now and again, but as time progressed, you noticed it more and more and more and more with cuffing season. With cuffing season, you realize that in the beginning it was very, very like lighthearted and very, very love bombing energy. And then you seen through like he was like, but nah, like I just said, like how I do. This is how a lot of people. Well, I'm not a lot of people, but a lot of people that I know do. They be like, hmm, uh, and then they'll like they won't check it immediately, but they get about two, three chances, and then they'll check out pretty much. And I'm not really like that. I am more so like I'll sit back and I'll just see like what it is. Like I'll scope out the scene first and I'll just be like, what's going on? What's tea? And then I'll probably forget because my memory bad as fuck. So anyway, um, let's see what's going on with Big Break. You had a big this person thought that this news was going to be this catapult to elevate them further. That's why they're acting brand new. That's why they're acting brand new. And that's why you're unbothered with this situation. That is why you're unbothered with this situation. And that's why you're going out and you're not even dating anymore. It's just now you're attractive. And you've always been attractive, not off of physical appeal at all. It was just about what you exude. It wasn't just physical appeal, darling. Darling, it wasn't just physical appeal. See, some of the girls don't understand what it means to be to to be okay. So you gotta understand when you that growth, you don't need to. Sometimes the face card don't always matter. In the real world, the face card don't always be. You know, you. It's about that personality. It's about what makes you you. And I love seeing people who are real. And you're real. People are real and you should be real. And I don't want to be around NPCs. And that's what a lot of the energy that be around people on a day-to-day basis. And I don't want to be around that energy, quite frankly. And that's because it takes away from your spring up. Like you know what I mean? Like you got that spring on y'all ever seen like on in the mattress where when you lay down, they go down and they shrink real small. See, that's what people wanted you to do. They wanted to take your bounce. They wanted to take your spring. And so you see it crunch down, you crunch down. They put you under pressure, they put you under but what God was doing was making you stronger. And like during the card code said, God was preserving you and he was making you stronger. He was letting you know that you could be put under fire and still make it out without escape happen under your on in your body, on your soul. And so when they were adding heat already to what it is that you were going through, not only were you going through stuff with this person or this family member or this third party situation, you were also going through something completely different, and it's a whole different energy. It could be that you're having like health issues. Oh, I'm hearing health issues. I don't know what this is about. My head just started messing up and go. It's oh, oh, that's a lot to even explain. Literally with the payday. Somebody thought that that was the energy, and thank you, dear Heavenly Father. Somebody thought that they were going to be able to take money or take something from you with the big break. They thought that you were going to be their big break. They were trying to hustle you. They were trying to hustle you. That's exactly what they were trying to do with love bomb. They were trying to hustle you, but you can't hustle a hustler. You can't hustle a hustler. You can't. With spill tea. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Somebody thought that they were going to be the end of you. Somebody thought that they were going to be the interview and they were going to put a image of love in your mind of you and them and to emotionally manipulate you and emotionally unstabilize you and emotionally take from that emotional instability and to try to harbor some sort of negative Nancy Debbie Downer, some sort of person that wasn't supposed to be happy, somebody that wasn't supposed to want to get up every day, and that isn't you currently, and that's not gonna be you in the future. I don't know what made these hoes motherfucking want to pop up like what is it? I keep saying this. I keep saying this because they wanted to pop up like a not even a hamster. Because it's giving April Fool's energy, bro. It's giving April Fool's energy. This person thought that they were in their right mind to even do something like this. This person said that they were going to plan a whole scheme for a whole specific frame of months or years to try and warp your mind into thinking that this is real love. And you, hold on, this is a whole, what is that? You went through an ascension. You went through an ascension. You see how you had to be bathed, girl? You see how you had to be cleansed? Because I didn't even know all that stuff was up there. And I haven't even, I don't use this deck, so that's ironic to me. With the self-made because you went through the dark night of the soul already. So once you got on a level playing field where you could get your footing, see, sometimes people don't want you to get back on your feet, and that's why people was trying to keep you stuck and stagnant because people didn't want you to get back up on your feet. You were down, but when you first met this group or this energy, you were going downhill because God was showing you that you weren't meant to be around these people. And so now that you fail, and now that you're slowly getting back up, it's giving me the energy as if that you have now transformed out of this energy of these people trying to manipulate and take energy from you with self-made because you understand who you are. Literally. You understand who you are. And you don't need somebody to keep you warm and cozy just to make you feel appreciated. Appreciated. You feel appreciated in many ways, shapes, and forms with overnight success. What's going on? We're breaking cycles because you know that you're the generational curse breaker. You know that you broke generational family curses already. You know that you are the front line warrior when it comes to putting in that work and putting in that good karma to getting out what it is that God divinely is ordaining for you to come into your life. Literally. With side hustle, that's why you have this. That's why you get that. What they don't know is what? What y'all know? What's this card? With hidden agenda. Didn't I just tell you this person? And that's what's funny about this. Because this person thought that they were going to be able to cuff you and chain you, but they didn't know that you break metal. They didn't know that you break chains. They didn't know that you break curses. They didn't know that they put a literal this side hustle that they put in on you only propelled you to further and to higher. The only thing that this person is going to be able to, and this is literally a this oh, this is the third party. Y'all, hold on. Somebody thought that is this the third party energy? Oh, did somebody DM you? Oh, this is getting messy. Oh, this is getting messy. Hold on. No, 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 no. This is getting messy. Mm-mm. Ah, 444. Wow. Let me influence. Somebody is. Ooh, 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 ooh. I've been getting this energy so much for the past few days, but for some reason, I have not been able to get the energy out. Somebody wanted to destiny swap with you while you were going through the ascension. Trying to figure out how the fuck you think. What the fuck is wrong with you? How do you think you think you could do what? Sometimes, ooh, with deja vu. Somebody is telling you a story. Oh, oh, somebody tried to take your life, literally or metaphorically, by trying to destiny swap with you, or they try to let you know a scene of what happened between you and your person, or you and this third party energy. Literally. I'm trying to figure out where city they from so I don't ever fucking go there. With secret admirers reverse. Secret admirer in reverse and retirement goes. This person had a hidden agenda, to literally hidden agenda, to try and place this mindset of they like you, or that they had some sort of relationship with you, or they wanted to be with you in some way, shape, or form, so that they can get some sort of money off of you in the end goal. Like that's a smart ass idea, nigga. Get your ooh, y'all. I'm trying to change. I'm literally trying to, but it's really, I'm about to get really peed off for real. With red flags, because this person is showing nothing but red flags constantly. I'm not seeing nothing but red flags, literally. And this person is trying to harbor on, literally harbor on the things that they did for you in the beginning, but nigga, you weren't doing that throughout. Then you're not really doing that now, and you're not doing it consistent enough to say that I want you back. And even if you do it consistent, you know I mean, I'm not gonna take you back because I done told you I'm not taking you back. So what the fuck makes you think like for real with gaslight? Because I don't like bullshit. Like because no, why are you pissing me off right now? Why is this person pissing me off? Because honestly, if I'm at a point of letting you know, hey, I'm done with you, I'm cool off you, you go over there, I go on, you stay in your box, I stay in my box. You stay in your home, I stay in my home, because a chair is still a chair, even if no one is sitting there. And a bag is going to be made, whether whether you stay. Come on, somebody. With the me birthday, this is literally the first card that popped out. This is literally the first card that popped out when I first pulled the cards. When I first shuffled uh Thursday, and it's literally as if, and I said that red flag. See, God always, because this person was doing mirror magic on you. This person was doing some sort of mirror magic on you, or trying to, because you were CEO boss energy, you were CEO energy, booked and busy. This is the same energy that came out with overnight success, and now they're staying stuck and stagnant because they with catfish, my God, today, with because they were stuck and stagnant on what it is that you were doing and what it is that they couldn't even achieve, which is this quick success or this quick catapult. You see how that stock is going up? Your stock has gone up. This person was a catfish living in your life, or this person was a catfish living a lie. They were trying to live a lie. A lie with the recharge. That's why. Ooh, this is getting sick and messy, honey. This person could be trying to live by water. What? This person could be with luxury life, not luxury, luxury. I can't even say it right now. Somebody don't even want me to say something. And my deep been messing with my throat stuck since I've been up here because I've been trying to cough and I've been trying to say stuff, but it's been like really, it's really been pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie. Because I've really been trying to sit here and be calm, but this person's energy, whoever this person is, I'm ready to windmill. I'm not gonna hold you. What is it that's going on? Clarify luxury life. Luxury. I'm saying luxury. Clarify luxury. This person has a speech impediment. Luxury. I cannot say this word right now. Luxury life. Clarify luxury life. Luxury. I cannot say this word. What the freak? And I'm saying every other word. That's weird. It feels like I'm having a. I don't want to say that. Lord, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I can't say that right now, and it's really frightening. Am I back, y'all? Am I back? Are we good? Cause I was about to do a real long one today. My phone on the charger. She doing all right. We about to go ahead. Okay. So this person was in a rebound lack mentality mindset. I don't know how to explain that other than they think that getting off on other people is the only way to survive. Don't know why that is. I do believe that in this world we do need connections, and that without connections you could not survive. However, using people solely to take from them so that you can thrive is not the way to go. Hello, my love. It's not the way to go. It's not. That's not how you evolve. It is taking from others without given proper preparation. Just like I was just talking about this when I was at work, because it was a man that I used to work with, and he was going up really fast in the workplace, and I was like, damn, that's crazy how he like moving up or whatever. And as each time he moved up, the worse and worse pressure got. And so you know what I realized? Looking back now, they were intentionally trying to do that to keep him and kick him out of the company, because you don't hire somebody that quickly and raise them up that fast into the company unless you don't like them and you want them to like fail miserably. Did I say that right? Or they have connections. Ooh. And in this specific scenario, he didn't have connections. He was just a random person. So it was odd and awkward once he got fired because he was too overwhelmed by the fact that it was too much going on. And I couldn't, I'm sorry, I had to, my stomach, after I did that cough, my stomach, it just took me out. Hold on. I might have to get off because I'm out of breath. I ain't got no water. Um, but I do want to say to all my people that's still here, I do have more cars coming. Sneak peek, I do have new cars coming. So I'm gonna just let y'all know that now. I do have new cars coming. Now I have other things coming for you guys. So that when I get back up here, I've really been moving privately because I got music coming out, I got a new album coming out, y'all. That's just a whole different topic for a whole different time. I actually have a new song coming out soon. Y'all can go check that out next week for pre-order. And what else do I be doing? I think that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else going on. No problem. I'm about to get off because all of this is it's not fluctuating right. And I love you guys so much. But I'm about to get off it. Oh.